First, we'll need a capture device and a cassette player. Then we'll need a stereo splitter cable with a single stereo pin on one side and RCA jacks on the other. We'll plug our right and left audio into the capture device and we're ready to go. We'll plug a power cord into our cassette player and the capture device into a USB port. Now we start the software that came with the capture device and then choose Capture Audio. We'll turn on our cassette player and then click Capture with the mouse. And there it goes, we're capturing the cassette. Now for VHS tape, we'll need a VCR to play it on. Now for the VCR, we'll need a 3-wire cable, one with yellow for the video, as well as the red and white for the audio. This particular VCR has an S-video output, so we'll need an S-video cable as well. If you have an S-video output, you'll certainly want to use it. S-video will provide you with a much higher quality video capture. In this case, we'll make all 4 connections, the red and white audio, the yellow video, and the S-video as well. So now we've got our capture device connected to the VCR, we've got our VHS tape, and we're ready to go to the computer. We'll turn on our VCR, put our VHS tape into it, and plug our capture device into the USB port of our computer. Now let's turn on the program that came with our capture device. But this time we'll select Capture Video. Let's slow this little quick overview back down to normal speed so that you can actually see a video being captured. This video was shot in 1989 and it's labeled San Diego Boat Trip.
That's Grandpa Gil.
Notice my 2 sons in the window of the motorhome. I want to show you a more current picture of them or video of them a little later.
That's Grandpa Gil. I'll be in this. Did you see Aunt Peggy? Did you see Aunt Peggy? Neither been Rocky Point. Is that where we're going? Oh. There's where we're going.
Notice that there's some editing that needs to be done here.
Now is the red light on? Wait, I'll come over
Yeah,
to
it's
you.
flashing. Red light's flashing. The red light's flashing.
Oh, good.
Camera must be ready.
It says index there. I wonder what that meant.
I have no idea.
It just flashed the word index.
So there we have a little quick preview of putting analog tape into your computer. And now that it's in there, the first thing that comes to mind is editing it. What you see here is a full-fledged video editor, and it's the video editor I'm using to edit this video we're watching now. There are many video editors like this one on the market that you can purchase, and they've all got a rather steep learning curve. But the main thing I want to point out in this little quick overview is that you do not have to purchase one. Any capturing device that you purchase will come with software, and that will include a free video editing program. We're using the Roxio capture device right at the moment, so let's take a look at the software that comes with it. We've already done a video capture and an audio capture, and here is the video editor. Now, it's a simplified editor. It's not full-featured, but if you're a beginner, there's nothing wrong with using it. If you click on Help and choose Tutorial, it'll take you online and show you how to use all the different software that came with your capture device. And there's really quite a bit. Lots of little audio video programs come with this capture device, and Roxio is rather supportive. Perhaps the most commonly asked question around our computer club is, how do I burn a DVD? And it's a right and good and valid question. Burning a DVD is an important part of using and operating and owning your computer. And again, no matter which capture device you purchase, it will come with software that includes burning a DVD. And also again, you do not have to use the software that comes with your capture device. Once you've captured your analog tapes into your computer, you can use any software you choose to edit it and create a DVD. As an example of that, let's take a look at the Windows DVD Maker program that's already on your computer. It's a very simple and easy to use program. Once you have edited your video and saved it as a file, all you need to do is load it into this program and give it a title. You can even add some background music to play when the video initially starts up.
Tommy's selling used cars, Nancy's fixing hair, Harvey run. Tommy's selling used cars, Nancy's fixing hair, Harvey runs a grocery store and Margaret doesn't care.
You can add just one file to it or add several files and have them like individual chapters. And then you can make as many copies of your DVD as you choose and mail them out all around the country to your family and friends. Good morning, or good afternoon, whichever the case might be. My name is Ron Reynolds. I've been in our computer club for 2 years now, working on this as well. This is my 3rd year. I live pretty close to the club. It only takes me about 90 seconds to drive here. It takes me about that long to walk in from the car, though. I enjoy feeding pigeons in the backyard. And the rabbits. But more than both of those, I enjoy working with audio video on my computer. But I do need to confess up front, I'm not an expert. I'm really just, well, I'm an enthusiast. Can't say I'm a beginner because I've been tinkering with it for a couple of years. But I'm just a beginner. So if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, don't be surprised. I'm sure there's some of you out there in the room that know far more about it than I do. But getting some of that old stuff into our computers, our old 8mm movies, our VHS tapes, our audio cassette tapes, our old vinyl records. It's fascinating and interesting stuff about how to get them in there, get them digitized, but then working with them while they're in there. That's what's so vitally important. So I have a couple of videos I'd like to show you about that. But first, let me remind us all that this is not a class. It's only a homemade presentation. My intentions are that it be informative, helpful, and entertaining. But if it falls short of your expectations, there's nobody to blame but me.